The first of many Real Trivia Face-Off singles tournament for the 2023 season is starting today between Jacob McCreary versus Ashwin Ganesh, number 5 versus number 12 seed. Let's see what happens. Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Trivia Face-Off. We are here starting today in the singles tournament for the 2023 season. Starting off an exciting round 1 matchup between the number 5 seed, Jacob McCreary versus number 12 seed, Ashwin Ganesh. And joining me to host this one is none other than Sam, the Stegosaurus tournament. Sam, we got an exciting matchup here today between two competitors, both you're very familiar with. What are your thoughts between these two competitors today?
No one can call me a bios because I'm biased towards both people. You know, former teammate, boyfriend, whoever wins. I mean, I'm nice. I didn't give anyone answers.
I can testify that you did not give anyone answers.
I didn't even have the answers to like.
No, that's fair. But yeah, this is an interesting battle between the 5 seed and the 12 seed, as we see the bracket there in the bottom left corner there, just above Kenny and Aiden. And even though there's like a little bit difference in their rankings, their records are pretty close to say. Obviously, Ashwin has played more. Jacob has been on a run recently. His most recent match, he defeated Cole, which is obviously a titan in trivia on his own. Ashwin most recently had to slay his own teammate and Sid. So that was like a tough mental hurdle, I bet, to defeat your own teammate. But Ashwin beats his own teammate, put him in this position to play Jacob. So yeah, these two competitors, this should be an interesting matchup. I could go either way. Both of them have definitely potential to go far here in this tournament.
I'm excited for the match.
Yeah, so let's just go to the promos and hear what they have to say here, starting first with Ashwin.
Hi. So some of you may notice, or maybe not, I'm actually not in my house right now. The reason for that is I have infiltrated Al Pacino's house, his like real house in like California or whatever. And I'm sitting in like a room in like his basement, and like I figure as the Ducatino, this is kind of my seat of power. So I think this is really going to power me up. Either that, or I will be interrupted by the police taking me away. So high risk, high reward. We'll see how it pays out.
Okay, Ashwin, you're at Al Pacino's house. That's a little creepy. But let me introduce to you, say hello to my little friend, my brain, okay? I've been studying for this match for weeks now, months even, maybe even years, okay? And I think with my knowledge, I could be able to take down Ashwin. It is a big feat. I won't lie, Ashwin is intimidating as a player, but I'm excited to go up against him and possibly see a win from me. So, gotta see what happens, I guess.
All right, Sam, what do you think of those promos?
You know, I can't say anything about Jacobs without spoiling stuff. So I'll just talk about Ashwin. You know, we were Dunkasaurus, he's Dunkachino. I don't doubt that you were tight, you know, besties with Al Pacino. So like, as long as there's no Al Pacino questions in here, he's feeding you answers off to the side.
Ashwin have Al Pacino actually secretly taped to the wall, and then just feeding him hands. I don't know why taped to the wall.
Just like duct tape behind his...
Not on the chair, just standing up on the wall, just like stuck.
Yes.
But I could only imagine if that's the case. But yeah, no. Interesting strategy there by Ashwin. Let's see if that pays off. Jacob definitely confident in his own strength. Let's see what happens. But yeah, these two competitors definitely, like we said, they know their stuff. I think they're ready, and they're ready to take this, see what happens. So let's just go to the intros.
Something's brewing at D&D. Wow!
Introducing first,
It's Dunk.
with a record of 6 wins and 6 defeats with 1 technical knockout. He is one half of the Angry Birds and the number 12 seed. It is Ashwin Ganesh. And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 3 defeats, with 3 technical knockouts, is one half of Masters of Disguise and the number 5 seed. It is Jacob Jake Rabbit Slims McCreary.
Got to change my music once again. That's like my 4th match in a row. But you know what? It's okay. I enjoyed the intro.
Classic.
We can probably submit your new music right after the match so you remember.
Yeah.
to do so.
Yeah, Jesus. Every time I forget.
Here, I'll just pick a song for you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna send her the song, and we'll find out what it is at your next match.
I'm gonna be like Taylor Swift or something. Anyway, shout out. Go see your new movie. I don't know. We're not
True.
sponsored.
Jacob's saying
Exactly.
it.
Ice Spice and Radiohead always is a win. What if I
And
told you
speaking
I'm
of
a
Ice
master?
Spice, she actually did a Karma mix with Taylor Swift. So
Are you talking about the Dunkachino? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Dunkachino,
yeah, oh my god,
Ice
and
Spice,
Ice Spice has a
Munchkin's
Dunkin'
drink,
Donuts.
Dunkachino, Ashwin.
I'll be honest,
it's
I
all
wasn't listening at
connected.
all until you said
What
Dunkachino.
is-
Now
what is
I'm
Dunkachino?
in
You
this
know,
up.
I mean,
Hey, fun fact, my most recent fantasy basketball league, the team name I name is the Dunkachinos. So there you go.
Ooh.
Was dunk, get it?
Fun fact, my
Fun
most
fact.
recent fantasy was actually about Dunkachino. So.
Okay.
Fun
All
fact,
right.
I had to try really hard to force myself to listen to promos so that when Albert asks me what I thought about the promos, I have a response.
Oh wow! All right. So,
I was
what-
to go and turn my fan off, and then I was like, no, I have to listen.
No, that's
I hope
fair.
it was worth it. I hope it was worth it.
It was.
So both competitors are here. Jacob, are you ready for this match?
I'm so pumped. First match of the tournament. Well, besides the play-ins. Other than that, let's get it.
Ashwin, are you ready?
Fight.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, then let's get playing Real Trivia Face Off. Let's start with round number 1. Sam, why don't you read the rules for round number 1?
Okay, so you'll get 8 questions in random categories that you'll have 15 seconds to answer, and then you have to say your answer aloud when you reveal it. And if you get it right, you get 1 point. And if you get all 8 questions right, you get the chance to have a bonus question, bonus question. And you both have 3 repeats and a challenge for the entire match.
Okay, any questions, either competitors?
Nope.
Okay, so let's get started then with round number 1, question 1 in the category of action/adventure. And here's your question. In 2017's Power Rangers, what color Power Ranger is Naomi Scott's character? I like this film. I'm sad it bombed because I kind of want to see a sequel to it.
I
like
haven't
the cast
seen
too.
it, but I'm always intimidated by Power Ranger color questions. I don't even know like the options. I don't
Pick
know.
color. Do you know?
Well,
I grew up with Power Rangers. So 5,
yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see if either competitors grew up with Power Rangers or seen the film. Jacob, we'll start with you.
I've seen the film, but I don't remember which ones are which. I just said yellow.
Okay, Ashwin.
I also said yellow.
Yellow
see
is
what
one
I
of
thought
colors.
before that, but I
Unfortunately,
didn't.
it is incorrect. We're
Is it
looking for
green?
pink.
Oh, it's
No
pink.
more perfect round.
Ah,
Oh,
No
I
more
forgot there
perfect
was a
round.
pink.
A yellow.
Actually, you'll see here that I wrote
Oh,
pink,
you
scratched
did.
it out, and wrote yellow. So
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'll take my pity point, Albert.
yellow,
If you will.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yellow was Becky
I
G's
was-
Oh,
I
character.
I'm
got
half a
yeah.
point.
I got the two mixed up. Yeah.
The two
I'm actually
Yeah,
wearing
I knew it was
yellow,
one of
so I've got you on. I feel like I might have like accidentally, like
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Subliminal. I think we should both get the point, honestly.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
no.
that's not how it works. Cannot award you the points there. But we'll award you the point in our hearts. Anyway,
That's a good point.
Literally.
Gotta love
And then I
Power
was like, it'd be
Rangers.
stupid if I was wrong about that.
Yeah, that's kind of sexist that you just stopped. Anyways, going on to question 2. In comedy, I think, yes, I can read. In Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, who stars as Edgin the Bard?
What do you think of the name Edgin the Bard?
I never actually thought about it while I was watching the movie, but it's kind of a funny name. 3, 2, 1. Starting with Ashwin.
Got Chris Pine on my sheet.
And Jacob.
Also said Chris Pine.
Chris Pine is correct. Kind of funny that Jacob came here from D&D and a D&D question.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a good movie. Good movie.
It is a good movie.
all right. As we go to the third question in the category of animated films. In the Simpsons movie, Homer Simpson pollutes what kind of location in Springfield, which caused the Environmental Protection Agency to imprison the town under a giant glass dome?
I saw this movie in theaters. Probably wasn't old enough to do that, but I did.
I don't know if I watched this on theaters or not, but I definitely remember having this on my iPod Touch, and I watch it on repeat on my iPod Touch. So there you go. Ideal way to watch a movie. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Jacob.
I said Lake.
Okay, Ashwin.
I've been a little too specific. I said a reservoir.
Lake is definitely correct. I don't know if it's a reservoir.
I'm kind of tempted to make like a semantic argument here.
Go
I don't
on.
know. What's the definition of a reservoir?
You know, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Right now we are only gonna award Jacob the point. You're open to challenge if you want. If you want to argue that it's the same thing, we'll go to a challenge and we'll look it up.
I'll challenge it. I never use the challenges anyway. I think they're the same. Or at least I think it's within the umbrella.
Okay, so we'll go to the challenge and we'll be right back. All right, we are back from the challenge. So the challenge was used by Ashwin. He said that reservoir is a valid answer for this question. The question, again, being in the Simpsons movie, what location was polluted? So lake is definitely the correct answer. There was, and the definition of a reservoir is a large natural or artificial lake used as a source of water supply. There is nothing in the film that indicates that it is not a reservoir. So there is no clear definition there. So we are going to award both competitors the points for that one. So Ashwin retains his challenge there, and he does gets a point for that one. So we're tied to a piece.
Yes. Okay. Question 4 in scores and soundtracks. You're the One That I Want, For Night, Hopelessly Devoted to You are all songs from which 70s musical?
You like musicals, right, Sam? Do you like the
I
70s?
do. I have never been to the 70s, so 3.
Valid
2,
answer.
1. Starting with Ashwin.
I just want to say shout out to Glee. Probably wouldn't have gotten this without the show Glee. Hit show Glee aired on Fox. You guys should all check it out.
Yeah.
And Jacob.
Yeah, I don't watch Glee, so I said Saturday Night Fever.
The correct answer
I also
is
forgot to say my
Grease.
answer. I just realized that. But
Yeah, I saw it. It said
You didn't
Grease.
say it
We
out
saw
loud.
the
You didn't
Grease.
say it out loud.
We saw the Grease. He was answering. Yeah.
I almost said
Thank you.
I was in this musical in high school, and then I realized that puts a very large advantage for Jacob, considering all of the shows I was in are in posters lined up on my wall.
Fair. But yeah, Jacob wasn't far off. He did answer a 70s movie starring John Travolta. So yeah.
That's true.
It's true. It was just all mixed up in my head.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you
so
just think John Travolta, and you're like, Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
all right. So Ashwin take the first lead of the game here as we go to the 5th question, category of fantasy / sci-fi. In E.T., the extraterrestrial, when being chased by the authorities, E.T. uses his telekinesis powers to lift Elliot and his friends while they are on what mode of transport?
What's your favorite mode of transport?
Well, I
but
couldn't
just
answer.
like without saying any modes of transport.
I'm gonna share my answer
Okay.
to you via telepathy, which I don't think ET have. There you go. You got the answer.
The T stands for telepathy instead of terrestrial.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to. We're going to Jacob again.
Very wicked scene. I said bike.
Okay. And Ashwin.
I've got bike.
Bicycles. Both are correct. So both of them getting the points there.
And go to question 6. In comic book movies, name one of the 2 actresses who have played the role of Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, from either Fantastic Four 2005 or Fantastic Four 2015, or otherwise known as Fan Four Stick, of course.
Yeah. One of this film is decently good. One of them is
4, 3,
bad.
It's not our job to
correct.
decide which one's which.
Starting with Ashwin.
I've got Jessica Alba. Classic.
Jake-
Loved this film as a kid.
See, I didn't
You
go
have the other one?
I didn't go the Kate Mara route. I just said Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba does work, but we would have also taken Kate Mara. Yeah, so
So yeah, both of you.
I
getting
would
the
have said Kate Mara.
I'm
fair
an
enough.
OG type of guy,
Awkward.
so I go for Jessica Alba.
I haven't seen the original in years, and I saw the new one like last year.
Still pretty good. The first one's still kind of decent. All right, so as we go to the penultimate question, category of dramas. What 90s drama stars Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, and Clancy Brown? Yeah, no. The original Fantastic Four. When was the last time I rewatched that? It's like
The last time
So-
I watched it, I think I was
5.
still in at least middle
3,
school, but probably elementary
2,
school,
1.
like 10
Hands,
or
hands
younger.
down. That's a while ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacob.
As a film bro, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I said The Shawshank Redemption.
And Ashwin?
I've also got The Shawshank Redemption.
Both of you are correct.
Classic
5 to
Jacob
6.
film bro moment.
It's true. Certified film bro.
Certified film bro, 7 days a week. Anyways, question 8 in round 1. That's actually the last one. There's only 8. So your last question in horror thriller. Who directed 2017's It?
I was talking about this to Matthew. When in terms of writing questions, the toughest film to do a Control F on in the use question doc is It. You
That's
type that down,
true.
it appears so many times.
One, yeah. Starting with Ashwin
I've got no answer.
and Jacob.
I don't remember his name. I know his sister also worked on the film, but I don't remember who it was.
It was Andy Muschietti.
Yes.
I don't know.
Frick,
Yeah.
man. Should just pulled
Andy
that
or
from my
Andres
brain.
Muschietti. So
Should have just known it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I knew that in the back of my head. It just didn't come to me.
That's why you gotta
So-
watch a movie. Actually, no, that doesn't help with directors. Can confirm.
We need to
when you
make
stick
it
around
a
for the
rule
credits,
that
it
at the
says-
end of every movie, someone says the name of the director. I think that'd be useful.
Yeah, they should also do like at the end of every movie they should also say, oh hey, the movie is released in 2017. You know, someone will say the release
Yes.
date as well.
I would be 10 times better.
Say the
movie
release
critic.
date out loud. All right, so at the end of round 1, the score is Jacob with 5 and Ashwin with 6. So Ashwin has a 1-point lead coming off round 1.
Yeah.
So solid.
I'll-
Yeah, sorry.
I'll work on the points banner.
Oh, the banner? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
No
I
worries.
got it.
So yeah, solid start there. Only 1-point difference. Very competitive round 1. So I will read the rules for round number 2 here, and this is how it's gonna go. This is the wheel round. What happens here is that there will be a fancy wheel featured by our friend at wheeldecide.com. There will be 8 categories plus spinners and opponent's choice. What's going to happen is each competitor will spin the wheel. Whatever category they land on, they will answer questions from that category. If they don't like their initial spin, they can spin again unless the initial spin lands on opponent's choice and they're stuck with it. They will get 5 questions from that category. Each question's worth 2 points apiece. They can ask for multiple choice. However, it will reduce point value to 1. And if they provide an incorrect answer, your opponent may steal. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. Everyone still have all 3 repeats and challenges. And here are the wheel for today. So we got Young Adult Adaptation, Rachel McAdams, Spy, Horror Icons, Middle Earth, Comedy, Horror, Comic book movies, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice.
What a
Ashwin.
wheel, guys. What a wheel.
Ashwin, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jacob?
I will defer.
Defer. All right. So Jacob, this will be your first spin every day.
Sure, let's get into it.
Here we go. Young Adult Adaptation.
I'm liking about everything else that's on this wheel. So I might as well just spin again. Why not?
Spinning again, so you'll have to take whatever this lands on. Here we go.
So close. Okay,
Comic book movies.
let's get it.
Okay, let me remove the wheel. Sam, do you want to read this or shall I?
Let me just read through them real quick. Okay, I can read them. Considering I'm way more scared of another category, I'm still reading it. I'm gonna
I
take
might have a feeling I know which
I
one.
wonder
I
what,
wonder
what
which
it could be.
one,
Am I right,
yeah,
guys?
who
Rachel
knows?
McAdams is tough.
Yeah, you know. Anyways, your first question in comic book movies. Who directed Wonder Woman?
Wait, what was the movie? Did you say Wonder Woman?
Here,
Give a
on a
technical.
technical repeat.
Okay, yeah.
Who directed Wonder Woman?
Patty Jenkins' final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Sorry, I was taking my vitamins as I was reading that question.
Oh,
Question.
Gotta have your
I'm
Flintstone
supposed to take
gummies,
them.
am I right?
I'm supposed to take them right after I eat dinner, and I forgot. So, question 2. 1 second. There's not a movie
oh,
on there.
I just realized. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I guess that's what it was, but I didn't want to
Yeah. Thanks for nothing bad.
Yeah. 1978's Superman. When interviewed by Lois Lane, what metallic element does Superman say prevents him from using his X-ray vision?
Let's go multiple
5.
choice.
Okay. Is it A, lead, B, silver, C, titanium, or D, copper?
Let's go A, lead final answer.
That is correct for another
Okay,
1
I was
point.
about to say titanium for 2, so I'm glad I went with the multiple choice and rethought my answer. Okay.
Megan moment with titanium and
Yes,
okay.
yes, Megan.
Megan. Yes. McRegan. Question 4. No, 3. Sorry, there's one here. The 3. Question 3. In The Wolverine, Logan travels to which country to meet an old friend whose life he saved years ago?
Well, I'm hoping that he was in this country. I'm just gonna say Japan. Final answer.
That is correct.
Okay,
For 2
I
points.
knew the guy was that opening scene or whatever is so wicked. It is so wicked.
Okay.
Everybody go watch it just for the opening scene.
Solid opening
Just
scene.
for the opening scene. Okay. Question 4. In Guardians of the Galaxy, who played as Nova Prime, the leader of the Nova Corps in Xandar?
I'm gonna go for the 2 points, and I'm gonna say, oh, was it her?
5.
I'm hoping it is. I'm gonna go
4,
Glenn
3.
Close. Final answer.
Well, you're hoping it off because that is who it is. It is
Okay.
Glenn Close.
Shout out to Dungeons and Daddies for making me
Draddies?
remember Glenn for making me remember Glenn Close. Anyway, go watch the podcast. Go listen to that podcast.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of
Anyway,
sponsors
moving
in
on.
this
Let's
match.
get to the let's get to the
This is actually sponsored by D&D. Anyway, just the entirety of D&D. Question 5. In 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what weapon does Michelangelo specialize in?
You say Michelangelo? Okay, I'm gonna say that's my nunchuck movements. Nunchuck final answer.
That is correct. It would be
Dude,
funny if
okay.
you did that and then didn't say nunchuck.
Yeah, I'm happy with this
Yeah, that was a good.
comic book movies category.
That was a really good comic book movies round. You got all of them right. Yes, but only
Yes.
multiple choice for one. So
Yep.
that respin paid off.
Yeah, and I got his score at 14. So what you have?
Yes.
All right. So 14-6. Now we go to Ashwin spin. Ashwin, you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go.
Like
No Middle Earth, no Middle Earth, no Middle Earth, no Middle Earth.
It's on a choice.
No, now I've waited because I think I know what Jacob's gonna pick.
Okay.
Side for Ashwin here. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna go horror icons. Final answer.
Whew, okay.
I
At
wanted
least it's not
to
Middle Earth.
horror
All right. Thank goodness.
Thank God.
I about did Middle Earth, but I wanted to give you a break, Ashwin. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go
Thank
too,
you. Thank you.
too crazy.
That's a big load off of my chest. Yeah.
All right, Ashwin, you ready for your 5 questions in horror icons?
Sure.
All right, here it is. Question 1. What is the name of Jamie's foster sister in Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers?
Let me see multiple choice.
All right.
Jesus.
A. Tina. B. Samantha. C. Rachel. D. Patsy.
I'm gonna go with B, Samantha. Feeling good vibes.
Thank
B.
you.
Samantha is incorrect. For the 1 point still opportunity.
And that's exactly why, of
Funny
course.
'cause Sam
Jacob, your
always.
option.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
like
Your
I
options
said, bad
again are
vibes. No.
your options again are A. Tina, B. Samantha, C. Rachel, D. Patsy.
I don't think it's Patsy. I think is it Tina? There's so much Tina names. I'm gonna go Tina. Final answer.
Tina is incorrect. We're looking for Rachel.
Is it Rachel? Okay.
That was gonna
yeah.
be my next guess.
That was
yeah.
my second guess. Yeah.
I like that the one boys are just both.
Maybe there was a reason there in the multiple choice. Who knows? I wrote this so long ago, I don't even remember. All right, question 2 in horror icon session. Which Friday the 13th movie can you find a character getting cut in half while doing a handstand?
Cool. Let me get a multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Friday the 13th Part 7: The New Blood. B. Friday the 13th 2009. C. Friday the 13th A New Beginning. D. Friday the 13th Part 3.
I'm gonna go with D, Friday the 13th Part 3.
No.
That is correct for 1
Wow.
point.
Would you believe me if I told you there was actually a little bit of logic in my guess?
What was the? I
Yeah.
do want to know the logic.
Well, I was like, this would only happen in like an older movie, so I was like, let me just.
Okay,
pick
I
the
don't
movie
know how
I
that
guess
logic
oldest.
checks out, but yeah.
You know, but it worked.
They did it because that film was like in 3D and they cut it in half in
That's
3D.
true.
So it was like the effects are supposed to be like cut through the middle. Anyway,
I just pick answers based on vibes. I get it.
all right. Question 3. In A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, who plays Alan Smith, the father of Quentin Smith?
Cool. Let me see multiple choice.
All right. A. John Saxon. B. Brett Dourif. C. Clancy Brown. D. Anthony Michael Hall.
Okay, I gotta go with my Middle Earth bro, B, Brad Dourif. Let me see that point.
B. Brett Dourif is incorrect. Jacob, for the 1 point steal, options again are A. John Saxon. B. Brett Dourif. C. Clancy Brown. D. Anthony Michael Hall.
I don't remember Anthony Michael Hall being in this movie, but I thought John Saxon was the dad from the OG. You know what? I'll go with A. I'll go with A. Final answer.
A is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for C. Clancy Brown.
Oh, I do not
This
remember
match
that.
is
That's
all
so
sponsored
crazy.
by Clancy Brown.
Yeah, Clancy
D&D
Brown. I
and
thought
Clancy
it was gonna be
Brown.
Clancy Brown because he was already in the match. So I was like, it must not
And
be him.
you never know. You never know.
You gotta subvert expectations sometimes.
That's true.
I just closed the document accidentally. Hold on. All right. Okay. Ashwin, ready for your 4th question?
Uh-huh.
In A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, Jesse and Lisa defeated Freddy in what kind of location?
Ooh, interesting. Let me see a multiple choice.
All right. A. A pool. B. Power plant. C. Church. D. Graveyard.
Two. I'm gonna go with C, the church.
C. Church is incorrect. Jacob, for the 1 point steal, your options again are A. Pool. B. Power plant. C. Church. D. Graveyard.
I literally watched the kill count for this like 2 weeks ago. Okay. I know there's the big fight at the pool party, but is that where it... I'm just gonna go pool. Final answer.
That is incorrect. They did have a fight in the pool, but the
Damn.
correct answer is a power plant.
Okay, I do not remember that part of the... Okay, cool.
Like Simpsons.
It's at the very end of the movie. Okay, so Ashwin, your last question in horror icons. In Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday, which of Jason's organs did Phil the coroner eat? That's disgusting.
Let me get a multiple choice.
Anyway, your options are A, brain, B, heart, C, liver, D, stomach.
I'm gonna go with C, the liver.
C, liver is incorrect. Jacob for 1 point steal. Your options again are A, brain, B, heart, C, liver, D, stomach.
Between brain and heart, so I was hoping like Ashwin would guess one of those two, and then I would just say the other one. But I'm gonna go with heart. Final answer.
Heart is correct. Jacob finally getting that steal there.
Oh, Jesus, can't get any steals.
So-
That's one of my strengths.
So at the end of that round, I have a score of Jacob at 15 to Ashwin 7.
I could have KO'd this guy. I'm kidding. I don't think I could have.
I don't think you could have.
No, I can't do math, as we've seen before. As a
Let's just
host, I
start
can't do
taking
math.
away points every time you get questions wrong.
Oh, this is like a college exam, am I right, guys? Shout out to
I've
those crappy
never been in
teachers
a
that
class
do-
where they did that.
Relatable.
Shout out to the
I've never
crappy
been in a
teachers
class
that
where
They
they
take
did
away
that.
points. Yikes.
Yeah, they'll take away like
Yeah.
minus 0.25 points.
I've never had a professor that did
Fun.
that, so
Shout out to
Fun.
those losers. You know
But
who you
yeah.
are. You're watching. We know you're watching.
But yeah, an 8-point difference that opponent's choice did work in Jacob's favor. Even though he doesn't get that many of the steals, he gets one of the steals. But Ashwin's struggling with that round, so that benefits Jacob. Any other thoughts, Sam, on the round before we go to round 3?
anything can happen in round 3 depending on if you just get all bad categories,
That's
Mm.
true.
It
Like I
happens
say,
to everyone.
it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game.
Anybody's
is-
game.
That is true. I just want to point out this live chat. Cameron, you're banned from the
Yes,
channel.
Cameron, yes, you did
no,
dodge the Middle Earth bullet.
so we're
I'm gonna
blocking.
ban
We
him.
ban Cameron as we go to round 3.
Yeah.
Sam, you want to read the rules for round number 3?
Yeah. Okay. Competitors will pick 4 numbers between 1 and 12 now, I think. Yes, that's right. I know how this works. Anyways, they correspond to 4 random categories, and you'll get 4 questions in those categories, one being worth 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, getting more difficult as they're worth more points. And there's no stealing or multiple choice, but repeats and challenges are still in effect, and since Ashwin's challenge passed, you still have a challenge.
Yes. All right. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. So let's. Jacob, you have the first pick of numbers in 1 to 12.
Okay, I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 7. And I'm gonna go 10.
Wow, just throwing it off.
It's the vibes. See, every time I just pick numbers based off of my vibes of the number at the time.
Yeah.
So those felt like good vibes.
Okay.
Ashwin.
What feels like good vibes to you?
What do you think, Al? Okay. I'll go 2, 4, 6, 8.
Al Pacino is in his walls. Jesus.
Oh, I just wrote instead of Ashwin's name, I wrote Al Pacino's name in this.
He's getting help. He's getting help from Al Pacino. It's not fair.
All right. So, Sam, you wanna reveal the categories for Ashwin? I'll reveal for Jacob.
Okay. Do I go first? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ashwin, you picked 2. There's actors and actresses. 4, Army and Sly. 6, mystery movie. And 8, romance.
Okay.
I got something in my eye. All right, Jacob, you ready for the categories?
Yeah.
You pick 3, that is biopics. You pick 5, that is horror icons. You pick 7, that is directors. And you pick 10, that is horror.
Oh, okay.
Double horror there for Jacob.
Oh.
So we'll let the competitors decide. Feel free to consult to your friend who's taped to the wall if you need to. Otherwise, if you have decided, let me know. Let us know.
What's the
I
score
got
right
mine.
now again? Wait, can I
I'll
just-
pull it up. If I can. There we go.
15 to 7? Yeah. Okay. I have mine.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I've got mystery at 1, Arnie and Sly at 2, romance at 3, and actors and actresses at 4.
So I punched the mic. I don't know if you guys heard like a thud or anything. But, yeah.
Okay, I think I got mine too.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with horror icons for 1, horror for 2, biopics for 3,
Shut up.
and then director for 4. Sensing a little bit of hate from the hosting crew. It's kind of confusing, but okay.
Ashwin, I'm giving you 8 extra points.
That's can't do that.
Okay, first say the word. How do you pronounce biopic? Then all this stuff. Okay. Anyways, mystery movies.
Mhm.
There we go. Okay, are you ready for your 1-point question in mystery movies?
Sure.
How do you pronounce that last name?
Do you want me to read the question? Just in case?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ashwin, your 1 point on mystery movies. The character of Kaiser Soze appears in which 1995 mystery crime film?
I've got The Usual Suspects. Final answer.
That is correct.
That
for
is
1 point.
correct.
I
for
wouldn't have
1
got that.
I also wouldn't have got
I
that.
need to see that movie though.
True.
I was
Same.
meant to watch it, and I forget it exists.
It's a cool
Okay.
character name.
That
That
is.
is cool
I was thinking The
character.
Mummy for some reason until I realized it was mystery movies again. But anyway, yeah, we can go to Ashwin's second question now.
Your 2-point question in Arnie and Sly. Arnold Schwarzenegger played a wrongly convicted man who must try to survive a public execution gauntlet staged as a game show in which 80s film?
Oh, okay. I want to say this is genuinely stuck on a "the" right now.
4, 3.
You say Running Man. Final answer.
Albert, help.
Um, 1 second. I don't remember the rule book on this.
Side note, that movie sounds wicked. That sounds like a great movie idea. I want to watch it now.
Yeah, it does sound cool.
The correct answer is The Running Man.
The
I'm
Running
double
Man, yeah.
I'm double checking on.
As I said, I was stuck on the "the."
rule book.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is
So,
it if there's no Running Man, then I don't
where the
know.
heck is our rule book thingy? All right, here it is. Blah blah blah. Stall for time. The "the" clause. Where is it?
I can just sing the
The
challenge
clause.
music.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, we haven't made a call yet. You can't
Okay.
challenge it.
I know. I like the music, so I'll just.
Oh, that's fair. I'll just play it. I'm kidding.
You guys should make a compilation of all my dances I do
Okay.
behind
If
stream.
this is the ruling. That is the rule that we have. If a movie is one word and you add a "the," you would be incorrect. That doesn't count because it's 2 words. However, if a movie is 2 or more words and you add a "the," you would be correct, unless there is a movie with the "the" before.
So if there's not a movie just called Running Man, it would be correct.
Yeah, I think we'll accept it. I think we'll give you the 2 points.
Okay.
So there you go.
Because I cannot find.
Yeah.
I can't easily find a movie.
No,
just
there
called
is no film called Running Man.
Oh, I
If
did make a
the other
film.
if the other 3 admins are upset with me because I misinterpret the ruling incorrectly, my bad.
It's
But
okay. I
I-
made
I
I'm rolling
interpreted the
it
same.
correct for Ashwin this side.
Yeah.
I
made
like
a,
this ruling. I'm
I
a fan
made
of
a
this ruling.
student film called Running Man about that one
That doesn't
dance.
count for
but,
RTFO.
I guess that doesn't count. So
That doesn't
never mind.
count.
So
Yeah, it hasn't come out on Blu-ray
I
yet.
would also agree that I think that that's
All right.
valid call.
So
Okay.
the score is 15-10.
Going to
Ashwin
your
needs both of the next one here.
Your 3-point question in romance.
Hmm.
Which 2000s Oscar-winning romance film has supporting performances from Linda Cardellini, Kate Mara, Anna Faris, Randy Quaid, and Anne Hathaway. Five, four, three,
I'll take a repeat.
okay, using your first repeat. Which 2000s Oscar-winning romance film has supporting performances from Linda Cardellini, Kate Mara, Anna Faris, Randy Quaid, and Anne Hathaway? Five, four,
Brokeback Mountain,
three,
final answer.
2. That is correct for a big
Oh,
3-point
okay.
poll.
Good
Okay.
call.
I did not
That
know
was a
Kate
good
Mara
Seems like a
or Linda
guess.
Carlini went in that.
Forget Kate Mara is
Yeah,
like
they
older
are.
than I think she
Kate
is.
Mara,
and
again.
that Anne Hathaway and Randy Quaid, and I was like, yeah, surely they've never been in any
Yeah.
other movie together.
But I
Good
mean,
call.
okay, and your 4-point question in actors and actresses. Who stars in 13 Going on 30, 2020's Battle, and Jurassic World?
Give a technical. You cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who stars in 13 Going on 30, 2020's Valley Girl, and Jurassic World?
Hmm.
5, 4,
I'm just
3,
not good at this.
2,
I'll take a repeat.
1. Okay.
You have one left, right?
Yes. Who stars in 13 Going on 30, 20's Valley Girl, and Jurassic World?
I don't know.
5,
Irfan Khan, final answer.
4.
Get my boy in there.
I'll say it.
ahead.
And your winner, Jake Rabbit Slim McCreary. The correct answer was Judy
Jennifer-
Greer.
Oh, Judy Greer.
Oh.
Yeah, Judy Greer from
Okay.
Halloween. I
Judy
always
Greer.
forget
Yes.
she's in
Yes.
13 Going on 30.
I forgot
She
she's in
is.
Jurassic
She's like
World.
the mom of the kids, right, in Jurassic World.
She's the mom of the kids in Jurassic
Yeah.
World. She's the friend turned rival in 13 Going on 30 as in the adult version. And she is
You
in
know who would have done
2020's
this
Valley
question?
Girl.
My mother. My mother would have sniped this question easily.
All right. So, yeah. So that is the end of the match. So that means Jacob is advancing to round 2 of the tournament. We'll put both of these competitors backstage. So, Sam, thoughts on the match before we go to the interviews?
It was a good match. You know, there was an 8-point differential going on 3, which is hard for just anyone because then you have to get all good categories almost. So that's probably intimidating going into it. But Ashwin was still able to get 3 out of 4 of the questions, so that's impressive.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ashwin was really close to getting there, but yeah, that round 2, that derailed his like momentum and everything with that horror icons. So Jacob got the luck of the wheel there with the opponent's choice, and he picked wisely in there. So let's talk to Ashwin first here in this post-game interview. Ashwin, unfortunately, unable to win this match. That means this is the end of your run for the tournament. But you put a hell of a fight in that rough round 2 category. But how are you feeling about your performance overall?
Yeah, I mean, I would say no real thank you, Cameron. That almost makes up for the Middle Earth snub. I would say, no real complaints. I knew I wasn't gonna pop off on horror icons, and I also felt a lot better about getting horror icons after seeing Jacob do so well in comic book movies. I was like, okay, it's not but yeah, and also going into round 3, I knew even if I got all 10 points, if Jacob got his 1 and 2, which were in horror and horror icons, I think I still lose. So I was kind of just trying to play to avoid the TKO. But yeah, give me like 3 years in a room, in a white room, and I could probably get that 4-pointer. But otherwise, like, I don't feel too bad about anything that happened. Al Pacino was useless in Horror Icons. I don't think you've seen any of those movies.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by
I feel like he would play a good horror icons. I want to see him portray like which horror icon would he be good at?
that.
I want to see him play
Chucky.
play Chucky.
I mean, Chucky's not one of our horror icons. Megan.
Oh my god, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing.
I'll tell him you said that. I'll let him know.
Thank you.
I'll put Chucky is coming to theaters near you 2024. All right. But yeah, outside of that round two, really, you played a great game. It's just really that round two that really derailed your performance. But yeah, this does mean the end of your run. This does mean the end of the single season for you here. But going forward to the future, is there anyone that you would like to play next in singles? If you plan to return to singles in the future?
I always like to get a rematch. Would love a rematch of this one. I enjoyed playing it. Definitely good performance from Jacob. Well, of course. Yeah, if I could get, actually, I would love to get like an exhibition match against all the Middle Earth haters with a wheel that's just like 8 Middle Earths.
Oh my god!
Sorry, 8 Middle Earths and spinners in opponent's choice. I think that would be fun.
Dope.
But
Like every single one of the wheel is different Middle Earth films.
Yeah.
one segment for every movie.
Yeah. That could be very interesting. I don't know who's gonna sign up for that. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you a quick question here. Since you're out of the tournament, looking at this bracket, is there any particular competitor that you are keeping your eye on as you're like, oh, this is going to be interesting to see how far they can go? You're rooting for anyone here?
That's an interesting question. Honestly, I didn't even submit a bracket. Like, if I'm being honest, I thought I was making it all the way there. So you got to give me like a few more matches to develop like a favorite for this bracket. But yeah,
wow,
for now,
no Dunkus first.
I know. I got to stay neutral because something Al Pacino. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Does Al Pacino not like me? I'm sorry, Al.
I didn't say it. But yeah, you might want to shoot him a text sometime.
Yeah. I've got his number. I'll just make
Damn,
sure
you guys
we're
have
good.
Al Pacino's number? What the heck? All right. Well, but Ashwin, again, thank you for the day. Yeah, we'll talk to you again soon.
Cool. Thanks for hosting.
All right, absolutely. Okay, and we'll bring today's winner, Jacob McCreary. Congrats, Jacob, with the TKO, advancing now to the tournament. How are you feeling about your performance? Very solid stuff, man.
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I got very lucky in today's match, so I guess I do have luck on my side, in some cases. I was definitely going into round 2, I was a little nervous just because I was, I was only down by 1, but I know that can, sometimes really make or break, the rest of the match. But yeah, like in round 1, I was like, I kept on like getting ones wrong that I was like, man, I could have got that, especially the it one at the end of that one. But in round 2, I was scared to get comic book movies. That was like the second one that I was like, I really don't want if it comes up. But yeah, it ended up pretty well, I would say. And then round 3, just getting lucky with horror and horror icons, so I could like secure. I felt confident putting those at like 1 and 2. But yeah. Also,
Yeah,
I just want to say Middle Earth bad.
Yeah, that's during your promos when you were like, I've been studying this for this match for years. You haven't seen a single Lord of the Rings film.
I've seen The Hobbit. That's
a Hobbit film, not a Lord
three
of
out
the
of
Rings.
three
That's
out
a
of
middle
se-
film.
The Hobbit.
3 out of
I'm pretty sure is
7 eligible
7?
movies.
Yeah.
No. I've only seen the first Hobbit movie. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you've
one
seen
of
one
the
out of 7.
Yeah.
I need to watch the animated.
Yeah, but I think Ashwin is a really good opponent, especially when he gets strengths. Like I don't know what his other strength was. Looking back at the wheel, maybe spy or something. I really don't know what his other one was.
No
Um,
comment.
but yeah, like he just like when he gets the strengths, it just ends up like he ends up dominating, and I think he's a really good opponent to go up against, especially in that first round. I was getting pretty scared, but yeah, definitely a good one to good opponent to play. And it always sucks to like knock people out of the tournament and then they aren't able to play until next year. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, now you are advancing in the tournament. You'll be playing either Aiden or Kenny in the next round here.
Two
Yeah,
people you beat.
I have beat both of them, but I think Kenny has gotten really has really advanced in his career, his RTFO career.
His
He's
Curry.
like sorry, I have him.
Good job on the career,
I connected
Kenny.
with him on LinkedIn, but other than that, I'm talking about
Mhm.
RTFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm even going up against Aiden. The last time I fought him, he was he was sick, so he might not have been on like the top of his game. So even either whoever wins out of that one, I'm scared to go up against. So even though I beat both of them, so I think they're just good competitors. And I'm hoping I didn't bust anybody's brackets yet so far. So, but if you guys didn't believe in me, I'm glad I did.
Not let me find out right now if you have broken any brandy bracket. Sam, stall for me. Ask another question.
I will know in
who-
the in my part of the in my bracket for whoever I play against in my next matchup, I did have myself losing, so I guess we'll see if I can bust my own bracket.
Let's
Something
see.
Al Pacino.
Who are you watching throughout the tournament?
I won't say who I have winning. I think you know though, Sam. But
I do know.
I do have there's some I did have a couple upsets, I think, throughout the tournament. So I'm
I
just
love
looking to see. I really wanna, this is from the bottom of my heart, I want Matthew not Matthew, Matt, I want to go far and beat Owen because he was
He
so
almost
close
did
to last tournament, and I want him to get
Mhm.
his redemption. So I'm just looking forward to that, seeing that match.
Yeah, it's crazy that 2 years in a row Matt did a play-in match to go to a match against Owen.
I know that's the
Yeah.
coincidence.
But this time, Matt's gonna win.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I can say brackets are still good. So,
I'm sorry, Ashford, I believed in you. I didn't see the bracket, so I can't say who I had winning this match.
yeah, but no. Again, Jacob, congrats on the win here today, and we will see you in your next singles match.
Yeah. Thanks for hosting, guys, and GG's, Ashwin.
All right, absolutely. Thanks, Jacob. So, Sam, final thoughts.
That was a good match. I'm glad I got to host. I'm still not biased. I didn't give this to Jacob. I know it might look like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I didn't.
I believe you.
Thank
and
you.
yeah, no, that was a good match. I think pretty solid. Again, Ashwin put up a fight. It's just that round two, really, he played a better round one than Jacob. He played a better. Well, Jacob didn't play round three, but he played a solid round three. It's just that round two that derailed his whole performance. But yeah, no, Jacob win that TKO and now advancing to the tournament. Last time around, Jacob did advance to the round two as well, but that was as far as he
Yeah.
went. Can he do it again? We'll find out in a couple of weeks. So, thank you everyone for watching. Tune in as we have other matches in the Pipeworks. Pipeworks, that's a word. I have no idea. Pipeline, that's a word. We have other matches in the works in the pipeline. This Thursday, Sarah versus Max, the 6th seed versus number 11 seed. Next week on Monday, Kenny versus Aiden. We just talked about that. That's happening. The following day, we got Cole versus Rachel, and then we got Colin versus Steven. So lots of exciting stuff. And as well, this Wednesday, team's title match. Gore Boys versus Working Boys, the boys title match happening in the teams division. So that should be exciting. So tune in to all of those. Or if you're watching on playback, then all those matches are out already. Check all of them out. Great stuff. So
Sure, depending on
thank-
when you're watching.
what is it?
Depending on when you're watching.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe, like, do all those stuff. Don't hate Middle Earth. You'll be put in a timeout. But otherwise,
Well,
aside from
they're
that,
good.
otherwise, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you again next time on Roll Trivia Face Off, Roll Trivia Entertainment. Bye.
Bye.